subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you let it up when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. So the initial release. So starting off with is the base Mustang. Just, so here we go. But before I do that, I'm doing the first part, which is the overview. As always, so overviews first. So let's do it. So production. Production was between September 2004. So September 2004. So overviews first. So let's do it. So production was between September 2004 to December 2008. Model years was from 2005, the year I was born, to 2009. The designer is Larry Erickson. So Larry Erickson for design. Design. So yeah, model years is 0509. The designers are, there's four of them. First one is Larry Erickson. So Larry Erickson, design chief for the years 01 and so 2001 and so 2001 and 2004. So 01 to 04. Then we got Sid Ramnerace, S197, S197 exterior designer from 2001, and so that's Sid Ramnerace. And we got Kevin George for the S197 interior designer, also from 2001. And we got Doug Gafka for the bullet design in 2006. Powertrain is next. Starting off with is the engines. So starting off with is the engines. So for the engines, we got a 4-liter. So for the first engine, we got one 6-cylinder, 2 RPAs, so total was 3. So for the first one, we got is a 4-liter Cologne V6, 4-liter, so 4-liter Cologne V6. Then we got a 4.6-liter, so 4.6-liter modular V8, and we got another modular V8, but this one is the 5.4-liter supercharged modular V8, so 5.4-liter, 5.4-liter supercharged modular V8. As for transmissions, there is, how many there are? There is 3. First are manuals, one is automatic. So for the first one we got is a 5-speed manual. 2 options you could choose is either a BorgWarner T5 or a Tremec TR 3650 5-speed manual. And then we got a Tremec TR 6060 gearbox, which is a 6-speed manual. That's the one I would go with. And if you just want to like cruise and just relax, you could go with a Ford 5R55S. So Ford 5R55S, which is a 5-speed automatic. But for me personally, I picked a 6-speed manual because for one, it's lighter, and 2, it's just like much better. I mean, proper drivers, and I bet it's better for fuel. But not everybody out there cares about the fuel economy. I'll admit, I don't personally care, but you understand? If you do, great. But if you want to go back, or in this case, if you want to like just listen to me say like once more, so you like understand, just in case, I'll just tell you. For transmissions, we got a 5-speed manual, two choices: Borg Warner T5 and a Tremec TR 3650, and a Tremec TR 3650. Then we got a Tremec, a Tremec TR 6060, a 6-speed manual, and we got a Ford 5R55S. So Ford 5R55S, 5-speed automatic. Next is dimensions. The carb weight is gonna be much crazy one because there's so much for it. Anyways, so wheelbase 2700, so 2720 mil. So for dimensions is next. Let's do it. So for first one is wheelbase. That goes in at 2700, 2700 and 20 millimeters. 107.5, no, 5, sorry, 107.1 inches in wheelbase. So 107.1 inches for our wheelbase. Length 4,770 millimeters. 187.6 inches, 187.6 inches in length. Width 1,870 kilos. Not kilos, sorry. 1,870 millimeters. 73.8 inches in width. Height 1380. So 1380 millimeters. 54.5 inches in height. Curb weight. So starting off with the first one is so we got 6 different curb weights. So like 6 different curb weight configurations for 6 different Mustangs. So for the first one we got is the V6s. Sorry, so got both coupe and convertible. For the coupe, it's between 33, so 3300 so 3350 to 30, so 3350 to 3420 pounds, which is 1520 to 1551 kilos. There's so that's a 70 pound, 31 kilo difference. For the first one with the smallest number, that's for the manual. The higher number is automatic. So just keep that in mind for perspective, just in case. So higher is heavier, lower is lighter. Kind of odd when I say it, but whatever. The convertible version of the V6 is between 3,400, so 3,475 to 3,475, so 3,475 to 3,555 pounds, 1,576 to 1,630, not 30, sorry, 1,576 to 1,613 kilos. So that is a 80 pound, 37 kilo difference. Like I said, heavier is automatic, lighter is manual. Now we got the V8 coupe between 3,480, so 3,480, so 3,480 to 3,525 pounds, 45 pound. So 45 pound, 20 kilo difference there for the V8 coupe, manual and automatic. Now we got a convertible version for manual and automatic between 3600 and 3610 to 3610 to 3655 pounds. So that's a 45 pound difference there. 45 pounds. 1637 to 1658 kilos. 21 kilo difference there. Now we got the next one, the mighty GT 500, between 3950, so 3950, so 3950 to 40, so so between 3950 to 4000, so 3950 to so 3950 to 4040 pounds, which is 1700 and so 1792 to 1833 kilos. So that's a 90 pound, 41 kilo difference there. Yeah, 41 kilo difference there. Chronology is next. The predecessor is the SN95-2, which is the 9904 Mustang. Say 9904 Mustang as the predecessor. The successor is the successor is the S197. Say S197 to 2014 Mustang. Say 2014 Mustang. Ow. Okay, so let's do this thing. So we're on initial release. Okay, starting off with the first one is the base Mustangs. Here we go. Production startup for the production startup for the '05 Mustang. Say production startup for the '05 Mustang was on September 7th, 2004. Say September 7th, 2004. With the first '05 model. So with the first '05 model. It's our first '05 model. '05 model. rolling off the Flat Rock assembly line in Flat Rock, Michigan. So Flat Rock assembly line on September 27th. 20 days after production started up. So September 27th, 2004. Both US market launch, and customer deliveries began at the end of October 2004. So I believe that's on Halloween. I don't know. With production ending in late 2008 for the '09 model, the '0509 Mustang. So the '0509 base Mustang, sorry. So the '0509 base Mustang was powered by Ford's cast iron block, a naturally aspirated Cologne single overhead camshaft. So a 4-liter V6, replacing the original SX OHV overhead valve, a 3.8-liter V6 used in '04 and older models. It produced at 5,300 RPM, 210 horsepower, 3,500 RPM, 240 pound-feet, 325 newton meters of torque. Not bad. And was made into a standard 5-speed 5-speed Tremec T5 manual with Ford's 5-speed 5R55S automatic available as an option. A 3.31 to 1 final drive ratio was standard with any gearbox. And a comparison test with a Pontiac G6 convertible. So Pontiac G6 convertible, conducted by Motor Trend magazine. A terrible car. A V6, a Mustang V6 convertible equipped with an automatic was able to accelerate from 0 to 60 in 7.3 was able to accelerate from 0 to 60 in 7.3 seconds, 1.4 seconds faster than the '06 Pontiac G6 convertible, which started in 8.7 seconds. I mean, a little bit faster, but still not so much. So 1.4 seconds faster than the '06 Pontiac G6. Than the '06 Pontiac G6 convertible. The Mustang had a McPherson strut. McPherson strut front suspension with reverse L lower control arms. The rear suspension employed a new three-link system. To locate the axle. So the rear suspension employed both a new three-link system. So three-link system to locate the axle longitudinally, and a panhard rod to locate the axle laterally. The live axle rear suspension, while sacrificing handling, unfortunately, provides the benefits of both reduced cost and weight over heavier, more expensive independent rear suspensions. In spite of this, Ford has drawn heavy criticism. Heavy criticism from the automotive journalism community for the decision to equip the 5th-Gen Mustang with a live axle system. At a press conference, Ford stated that an independent rear suspension would have added $5,000 to the showroom price of the car. Right, that's a bit overkill. I mean, you can't just give a car a lot of power without changing suspension, which is true. If you wonder where I got that from, 2 words: Top Gear. If you search up Top Gear Chevy Mustang with Hammond driving, testing out the Mustang, he said the exact same thing, that Ford did not put new suspension on it because it would add $5,000 to the price of the car. Which that's a true fact. That's Top Gear logic right there, ladies and gentlemen. Top Gear logic, or Top Gear maths, as I like to call it. Anyways, at a press conference, Ford stated that an independent rear suspension would have added $5,000 to $5,000 to the showroom price of the car. Standard equipment on the 05 Mustang includes power windows, power door locks with remote keyless entry, front airbags, AM/FM stereo with CD player, 16-inch painted, so 16-inch painted aluminum, so 16-inch painted aluminum wheels, and larger brakes than the previous generation Mustang, the fourth gen, with twin piston calipers in the front. Some of the options available included Ford's My Color, a color configurable, so a color configurable um, instrument cluster available as part of the interior upgrade pack. Um, along with that, available is brushed aluminum pedals. Again, also part of the interior upgrade. Also part of the interior upgrade pack. Ford's Shaker 500, a 500 watt peak output, or a Shaker 1000. So it's double the amount. A 1000 watts peak output premium audio system with a 6-disc MP3 configurable, not configurable, sorry, MP3 compatible CD changer. I take the 1000 watt any day of the week. So with a 6-disc MP3 compatible CD compatible, so 6-disc MP3 compatible CD changer, leather seating, leather seating surfaces, a 6-way power adjustable driver seats, and a 4-channel ABS system with traction control. So in a 4-channel ABS system with traction control. So 4-channel ABS system with a traction control. So with a traction control standard on GT models, all Mustang GT and convertibles. So all Mustang GT and convertibles came with a rear sway bar with white links. During these years, the bar diameter varied with options and was either like 18, 19, 20, or 22.4. So 18, 19, 20, or 22.4. 22 point, so 22.4 millimeters. Replacement links replacement links from Ford are colored either black or they've been oxide coated. So either black or oxide coated. Not sure what oxide coated is, like what it means, but I don't know. Anyways, for 2006, a cheaper version of the Mustang was introduced as the new base model, slotted below the V6 Deluxe, the standard V6, starting at $19,115 for the coupe, or $23,940 for convertible, both manufacturer state retail prices, or MSRP for short. This is a 4,800. So $4,825 difference there. So more expensive for a convertible. The V6 standard models were each $100 less. So $100 cheaper. So $100 cheaper than their V6 Deluxe counterparts. The only difference between the V6 Standard and Deluxe trim levels was that the Standard V6 featured 16-inch black steel wheels with plastic wheel covers. So the Standard V6 featured 16-inch black plastic wheel covers versus the 16-inch alloy wheels on the V6 Deluxe. However, 16-inch alloy wheels could still be optioned on the V6 standard, as could most offer available options, as could most as could as could most other as could most other available options on a V6 Deluxe. The V6 standard was discontinued after the '06 model year, once again leaving the V6 Deluxe as the base Mustang trim level. All Mustangs for the '08 model year have seats containing material derived from soybeans, harking back to some of Henry Ford's ideals. Ford Sync was available on the '09 model, only as a dealer installed kit. Several new so both several new options and standard features were introduced in the following years, including the Pony Pack 2006 DVD-based GPS navigation system. So GPS navigation system made by Pioneer 2007. Power passenger seats. So power passenger seat, also from 2007, and along from 2007 were heated seats and Sirius satellite radio, or SSR for short, for 2007. And we got new flat bottom spoiler for the V6 only in 2006. Same year. There's also standard side airbags. And we got HID headlights for 2000. So HID headlights for 2008, and ambient interior lighting for 2006. The ambient interior lighting pack consisted of the installation of electroluminescence. So electroluminescence that gave the driver the ability to choose various color combos for the instrument cluster, sound system, and climate control. This climate control displays, as well as lights emitting from the top of the front footwells and from beneath the rear seats. It's quite cool attention to detail. For 2009, Ford introduced a new option called the glass roof. This option at the start was a $1,995, or less than $2,000, less than a $2,000 option. It was in effect a full roof sunroof that splits the difference in both price and purpose of both the coupe and convertible models. For those who don't know, what the heck is electroluminescence? Well, it's short for EL. It's both an optical and electrical phenomenon in which a material emits light in response to the passage of either an electric current or to a strong electric field. This is distinct from black body light emission resulting from incandescence, which is a scientific word for heat. Chemiluminescence, chemical reactions in a electrochemiluminescence liquid. Sonoluminescence, sound or other mechanoluminescence. mechanical action, or organic electroluminescence. Same for 2009, Ford introduced a new option called the glass roof. This option, at introduction, a $1,995 option, so $2,000 option, was in effect a full roof sunroof that splits the difference in both price and purpose of both the coupe and convertible models. Next is the pony pack. So the pony pack for the V6 Mustang became available starting in 2006. This option includes an upgraded suspension derived from the Mustang GT, 17-inch wheels with wider tires. So 17-inch wheels with wider tires. Originally only available on the GT. A unique grill design with two options of fog lights, rear deck wing, and unique door strapping and emblems. Later versions of the pony pack also included both a stainless steel exhaust, and power driver seat. Next is the V6 appearance pack. At the 07 or 2007 SEMA, so 2007 SEMA, can't talk, 2007, 2007, so 2007 SEMA show, so 2007 SEMA show in Las Vegas, Nevada. FCA or Ford Custom Accessories introduced a V6 appearance pack. Among the items were a billet grill scoops, rear wing, and blackout trim treatments. This pack includes upgraded suspension, additional interior trim, and a grill with fog lights. Not bad. Available in 2008 as a $2,398, well, $2,400 option. It was promoted with an additional power pack FR1. So that includes an 85 millimeter cold air intake system sourced from the Bullet Mustang. True dual exhaust with both an X-pipe and bullet mufflers. A Pro-Cal handheld tuner, and a Ford Racing Performance. So Ford Racing Performance, or FRP oil filter. Also, along with that, it includes the handling pack FR3. So previous was the FR1 power pack. Now we got the previous one was the FR1 power pack. Now we got the FR3 handling pack. So FR3 handling pack, which includes shock absorbers and struts, front and rear anti-roll bars, V6 lowering springs, and V6 lowering springs, and a V6 strut tower bar, and a short throw shifter as well. Available in 2008. Also in 2008, a V6 appearance pack was only available on both the V6 Coupe. So the V6 appearance pack was only available on the V6 Coupe. So V6 Coupe with the premium pack with either an automatic or manual, and only with these three colors: grabber orange, vapor silver metallic, and dark candy 2009, the V6 appearance pack was offered in both performance white and black. By 2008, a year before, a total of 152 V6 appearance packs were built, and only 96 by 2009. Next is the GT, the Mustang so GT featured an all aluminum 4.6 liter, so 4.6 liter 3-valve single overhead cam, or SOHC modular V8 with variable camshaft timing. Or VCT. So variable cam timing. I might talk about variable camshaft timing sometime. I don't know, but I'll find out. So available with variable camshaft timing and a more rugged, like a more sturdy version of the Tremec TR3650 gearbox at 5750 RPMs. The engine produces 300 horsepower and at 4,500 RPM, 320 pound-feet, 320 pound-feet, 400, so 434 newton meters of torque, so 4,500 RPM. The GT was capable of performing a quarter mile test in 13.7 seconds. So 13.7 seconds at 103 miles an hour, with acceleration from 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds, less than 5 seconds flat. The GT also came equipped with an LSD differential, complete with the same carbon fiber clutch discs. So carbon fiber clutch discs used in the 0304 SVT Cobra and the 07 Shelby GT500. The differential uses the 31 spline. It's like saying spine, but putting the letter L between the P and the I. So 31 spline axles and the 8.8-inch ring gear. The standard final drive ratio of 05 and 06 Mustang GTs with a manual was 3.55 to 1. Since the 07 model year, a 3.31 to 1 final drive ratio was standard, with the 3.55 to 1 gearing available as a factory installed option. Automatic equipped models, so the models with the automatic gearbox of all years came with the 3.31 to 1 ratio. The GT features a stiffer, better handling version of the standard suspension. Larger 12.4-inch front brakes versus the original 11.4-inch brakes used on the V6 Mustangs. So it's an inch bigger than the original brakes. Standard 4-channel ABS, so anti-lock braking system with traction control. A two-piece drive shaft, stainless steel pronounce it, fog lights, and 17-inch wheels with optional 18-inch wheels available starting with the '06 model year. Next is the Shelby GT and GTH. The '06 Shelby GTH and later GT were based on the stand. So they were both. So the '06 Shelby GTH and later GT were based on the standard GT model, but modified by CSA Carroll Shelby Automobiles. May rest in peace. So, Carroll Shelby Automobiles. The V8 in these cars had a power output of 320 horsepower by means of a Ford Racing air intake performance tune and upgraded exhaust system. The GTH was a fleet car for Hertz car rental outlets and traced its roots to the 66 Shelby GT350H. The GTH was available only in Hertz's corporate colors, black exterior and twin gold racing stripes. Pretty cool. It included a billet aluminum grille, Shelby hood with functional hood bins, as well as front and rear fascias that were later used on Shelby GT and GTCS, which is California Special Models. The GTH came with a power pack that included a cold air intake system. So cold air intake system, revised exhaust system, and custom performance calibration, boosting power output to 320 horsepower and 330 pound-feet. 447 run-ups, like nearly 450 newton meters of torque. Pretty good, not bad. The GTH also includes the handling pack. The handling pack with lowering improved dampers, sway bars, and strut tower brace, and a 3.55 to 1 ratio rear axle assembly. A total of 500 units were ordered by Hertz for the '06 model year, and 500 convertible models were announced for the '07 model year. Next up is the GT California Special, or the GTCS version. In 2006, Ford introduced the GT California Special, or the GTCS pack, harkening back to the original 68 CS Mustang. The pack adds 18-inch polished aluminum wheels, non-functional side scoops, and unique vinyl striping that replaced the GT side emblems. The GTCS also included a different front fascia and rear valance with diffuser, similar to those found on the Shelby GT. The GTCS edition's front fascia was 1.5 inches, 38 millimeters lower to the ground than the standard GT. Interior upgrades included Mustang labeled floor mats and CS, so California performance pack, adds a hood scoop, exhaust tips, and engine cover. In 2010, the GTCS was reintroduced as optional on the Black GTCS side strips, which faded into a side scoop. The front fascia was replaced with the one was a the front fascia was a, the front fascia was replaced with the one used in the 2011 Boss 302. So 2011 Boss 302 Mustang with working lower fascia. So working lower fascia fog lights. The rear diffuser was taken. The rear diffuser was taken from the Shelby GT500, while the rear deck lid featured both black vinyl and a rear wing. So black vinyl and a rear wing. Wheels were argent spoke. I think it was supposed to say 5-spoke. I think so. 5 spoke. 19-inch with a GT logo stamped towards the outer rim on each wheel. The interior's bright dash was replaced with black carbon fiber treatment, while both carbon fiber door inserts and seat leather patterns were added. Badging included GTCS on both the carbon fiber dash and floor mats. The front grill was brushed aluminum billet, or just brushed billet aluminum with a V6 style pony. So with a V6 style pony emblem on the driver's side. For 2012, it was changed to black billet. Rear axle gear selections were 3.31, 3.55, or 3.73. Next is the 0809 Bullet. The Mustang Bullet returned. So next up is the 0809 Bullet. But I'm gonna do that for the next part. That's gonna continue the next part. So I'll be back. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all, so you literally know when I make brand new uploads. Alright, I'll be back a little bit. I'll see you guys for the next video. But as always, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys a little bit for the next video. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys in a bit.